The big, beautiful bill. Without it, they wouldn't be able to fund the 17 Humvees and troops and federal agents that swarmed a park in LA today, where children play. Dangerous, these children, aren't they? You see, they said that the troops were there. The troops were there to protect the federal agents. But like I say, there was children playing there. I have to admit, some kids are bloody scary. Obviously, yes. But this is getting bloomin' silly. And scary. Ridiculous. And clearly just a political stunt. Quite possibly for the TikTok videos. Troops and federal agents briefly descend on LA's MacArthur Park in a largely immigrant neighbourhood. Oh, I wonder why they're there. Oh, because it's a largely immigrant neighbourhood with people with brown faces. Oh, blimey, oh, how terrible. How dare they be there? Well, you see, this is in Los Angeles. And unfortunately for the people of Los Angeles and the mayor, who's having to work overtime trying to work out what the heck is going on. So allow me to share this with you. Dozens of federal officers in tactical gear and 90 members of California National Guard were deployed for about an hour on Monday to, mostly an empty park. But there's a few kids. With a large immigrant population, obviously, in the area. And this park has quite often got, like, taco stands and stuff like that. But they're worried they could get death by a taco. These federal agents have got bloomin' guns, and you're trying to tell me they're worried about kids with tacos? What the heck is going on here? This is just a stunt. What they want to do is put the fear of God into people. Scare the living jeepers out of them. So they will hide. So they can catch them later, maybe. Maybe they were hoping they were going to get a few. You know, it's like you're going hunting, if you ask me. Well, Christy knows she is the sort to go, how to put it, gaming. You know, wild game. You know, you get the old elephant and that, that sort, and shoot your dog while you're at it. Christy Gnomes is like, she's lovely, ain't she? And a concrete feckin' face. Why do people do that to themselves? So defence officials had said to the troops, over a dozen military vehicles, I was 14 of them actually, would help protect the immigration officers as they carried out a raid in MacArthur Park. Protect them from what? Look at it. There's barely anybody. They are the only people there. They're on blooming horses as well. God. So federal agents riding on horseback at MacArthur Park today, Monday, July the 7th, which is today. Well, at the time we're recording this video, which is 1 minute to midnight today. Now, Karen Bass, the mayor, she says, what I saw in the park today looked like a city under siege, under armed occupation, said Mayor Karen Bass, who called it a political stunt. Well, she ain't wrong, is she? Now, if I just scroll down a bit, here we go. The world needs to see the troop formation on horses walking through the park in search of what? They're walking through the area where children play. Bass said. Eunice Hernandez, a council member whose district includes MacArthur Park, said it was chosen as this administration's latest target precisely because who lives there and what it represents. I think it's got like I don't know a nickname like Ellis Island or something because there's a lot of shop fronts and stuff like that are Spanish. Now in Spanish, the operation in the large part about 2 miles west of downtown LA included 17 Humvees, 4 tactical vehicles, and 2 ambulances and armed soldiers, and a defense official said. Just, this is just so unnecessary. This is where your money's going. This is where your Medicaid cuts are going to be going, although they won't be until 2027. This is where your increases in debt, which our youngsters are going to have to pay in the future, and increased debt with increased interest rate to service that debt. It's madness. Trump has stepped up efforts to realise that his campaign pledge of deporting millions of immigrants in the United States illegally and shown a willingness to use the nation's military might. It's just unnecessary. These people they pay taxes. There is no recognition of the Constitution. These people aren't. At the end of the day, anybody who's in the United States deserves fair justice. Whether you are undocumented or not. That doesn't seem to matter anyway with Donald Trump because he's making it quite clear he wants to deport naturalized citizens as well. This man is just evil. He's not godly. He certainly ain't your Jesus. No. He certainly wasn't brought by God. Unless God run out of feckin' locusts. Well, what says you? Please leave it in the comments down below. But please beat the old like button. And maybe subscribe to the channel and the little bell icon. Yeah. Here it comes. There it is. Tickle the bell icon. Because then you get one fuzz thing in your pocket every time I upload another video. Have you witnessed this kind of stunt yourselves in the United States? I'd like to hear about it. I really would. We're all looking in from abroad and saying to ourselves, well, that country's lost, isn't it? The people who support this madness are clearly lost as well. They're fueling the divide, not healing it. They are the problem. That they are. What say you? Please leave in the like I say, leave in the comments down below. But if you want to support the channel, go to Patreon or buy us coffee and the links down below. But I'm just so disgusted. I really am. So disgusted. Things would have been so much better with a rather clever black woman as the president.